Hi, I'm Al Williams with Hackaday. What happens when Bill Hurd and I show up at the first Vintage Computer Festival Southwest in 10 years? Well, we'll see a lot of neat computer gear and talk to a lot of their owners who are among the 900 or so attendees, and you get to join us virtually.
I'm Bill Hurd from Hackaday. I'm here with Jeff Grace from VCF. We are in beautiful, where are we?
Richardson, Texas.
Richardson, Texas. Thank you.
At the University of Texas, Dallas, at Dallas.
Okay. And is this your first time here?
This is my first time here. Second time in Texas. This is the first time I really did something here.
Right. And this is exciting because this show has not been here for 10 years, and now this is the first VCF Southwest. What would you say about this show today? This is a pretty amazing show, I think.
So far, it's looking good. You know, we have like some really great exhibitors and speakers. Like the venue, they have, you know, places to park and the food truck. And so far, it's really great. A really festive environment. People are really enjoying it here.
What I like about it is that this is the first time in 10 years that they've had this show. So this show has come back, right?
Yeah, so the last time I was here was in 2012. I looked in the archives, and now it's rebooted. It's great.
Right. I do notice they like their candy here.
Yes, there's good reason for that.
Yes. Yeah.
In addition to the usual old PCs and Macs, there were plenty of other computers from Next, and even the old Commodore PET made a showing. Bill got to talk to a Mac virtual person.
I'm here at VCF Southwest with Kate Fox, also known as the Macintosh Librarian. Welcome.
Hi. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Are you from this area, or did you travel to come here?
I'm from Houston, so I'm in the Houston area. Yes,
right.
so.
And why Macintosh? We all know that it's not as good as a Commodore, but it's
not as good. Well, I grew up with parents that were school teachers, and so we had a lot of Apple computers, Macintosh computers out in the schools, and we were able to take them home during the summertime, and so those are the computers that my parents used to do the grades and stuff, but I would use them to play Number Munchers and Oregon Trail, and so those were the computers that I fell in love with as a kid.
And Apple absolutely went after the educational market and did a good job.
Yes, they did.
I talked to lots of people who said, no, we had one at school. Couldn't afford one at home, but we had one at school.
Right, yeah.
So what do you have with you today? What is this?
So this is Mackie. He is my AI co-host of my YouTube channel, which is Macintosh Librarian.
Okay. And does he talk?
Right now, his microphone is not connected, but on our YouTube channel, he's our co-host. So he's the inquisitive AI computer. He is always asking, how do you play games on that? How do you set up games on the Macintosh? And
if you cut your teeth on DEC mini computers, you can find them here too. Plenty of computers from Commodore's golden age as well, and at least one very artistic Apple.
I'm here at VCF Southwest with Mark Matlock. You brought something with you today. What was that?
It's a PDP 1105. This was a computer built back in 1972. It has a CPU that was built up from TTL logic chips, flip-flops, and so forth. Two different boards to basically comprise the CPU.
Got it. So, what made you think to do that?
So, I used these PDP-11s back in my job. I'm a chemist by trade.
Okay.
And I used PDP-11s for laboratory data acquisition.
Right.
My company also used them for process control and so forth. So, I did a lot of programming in Fortran and also in machine language for the various things that we were trying to do in the laboratory.
Right.
A little less recognizable was some Data General gear and a Centurion mini computer. Of course, if you're an old school hacker, there were plenty of homebrew builds and even a Heathkit. There was a rare IBM portable computer. This model only runs BASIC, but you could get APL as an option if you liked it better. There were also a number of replicas, including Altairs, Chems, and several DEC machine replicas.
I'm here at VCF Southwest with Vince Briel, who's got some amazing stuff to talk about here today. What did you bring us?
Well, it's coming up on 20 years ago that I designed the Replica 1 computer, which is an Apple I clone that I designed back in 2003. It's a reduced chipset kit that I made, and for my 20th anniversary, I'm taking it to the next level. I'm throwing out all the rules, and I actually designed a Replica 1 with the 65816.
Okay.
Now, this isn't just the case where I dropped in a 816 in place of 65.
You can't actually.
You can't do that, right? And those who know how to program the 816 know that the vector addressing is wrong.
Yeah.
So the vector addressing is sitting on top of the WAS code.
Right. Okay.
So there's a solution for that, though. And there was a little trick with the vector pull pin that I was able to use. And
Vector pull pin.
What is VPN is the pin, I believe. And I have to look at my own work now. And when you pull that, when that line goes low, is when you're doing like a reset or break IRQ, something like that. Well, it's telling the CPU's putting out there that, hey, we're doing a vector address. Right. And so I connected that to the ROM and have it bank to another pager ROM.
Okay, so that's your banker.
Yeah.
Think you've seen all the VIC-20s? Maybe not. There were a number of these customized VIC-20s that a company used as a base for a video production product. If you want to go totally old school, you could see teletypes, paper tape equipment, and terminals galore. There was even a good old-fashioned key punch used to punch cards. And if you really want old school, David's tube computer was on display. Bill talked to David, as you can see.
I'm here at VCF Southwest, and I'm with David Lovett, otherwise known as Soggy Electric. Hello, David.
Hello. Hello, camera.
What brought you out to VCF again?
Again, computers. Why else would you go to a VCF?
You're passionate about this, you'll say next, right?
Of course, we're all passionate about it.
Yeah.
I like the really old, obscure stuff, and what better place to find it than VCF?
You just were on Veritasium.
I was on Veritasium.
That's very cool. Very cool.
The vacuum tube stuff. Turns out when you corner the market on vacuum tube computers, people come out of the woodwork to talk to you.
Right. What did you bring to this time with you to VCF?
So this time I brought 4 systems. I brought the Centurion mini computer with a working hawk drive. Half-working hawk drive.
Right.
I brought my 1-bit vacuum tube computer.
Right.
It got damaged in the transit here and doesn't function at the moment.
Oh, no.
We'll fix it, though. I brought a Wang writer, which is a word processor made by Wang from about 1981. And I brought a PDP-1183.
Oh, cool. Cool. Very cool.
We'd like to thank everyone at VCF Southwest for making Hackaday feel welcome. Thanks, too, to all the people we interviewed. You can find more interviews on our YouTube channel. We hope to see even more people next year at the event and at other VCF events across the country. Keeping these machines alive and on display is great nostalgia for the people who lived with those machines and great history and education for those who didn't. See you at the next VCF.